Welcome, everybody, to the Season 2 Pro League Championship game here at Cowboys Stadium in Arlington, Texas. I'm your host, Mike Peters. Along with me is the commissioner of the Pro League, Cole Mantell. Cole, I'm going to take it that you're playing Phil Simms. I'll be Jim Nance. Tell us how you see this one playing out, Cole.
Well, it's been an awesome season all year long. Both teams in this game playing hard and a lot on the line. I know a lot of people in here are excited to see the first live broadcast of this season 2. The final game it is, and after 48 regular season games and 2 playoff games, Dallas looking to go undefeated and perfection for the first time in in Pro League history.
Well, Green Bay's got something to say about that because if we remember back to Season 1, Green Bay knocked Dallas out of the playoffs before falling to the Bears. So now the Cowboys have an opportunity on their home turf to pull the upset. We'll see if they can do it. Cowboys wearing their navy and gray at home. Packers wearing their white and yellow. Packers going to kick it off. And Staley is going to be on the return, taking that out across the 25. And that's where the Cowboys are going to get things underway.
And the Cowboys, the highest scoring offense in the league. We're going to see now Bailey and Siege, one of the best quarterbacks in this league, going to take the field for this first drive.
Bailey on Siege, undefeated in 2 seasons of regular season play. 0-1 in the playoffs. We'll see if he can turn that around here. He'll start out in the shotgun, 3 receivers top of the screen, and he's going to start off throwing the ball. Now he'll take off and run, got some room, moving his way out across the 40. Big pickup of 16 for the Cowboys to get the game started.
And you'll see this a lot tonight for any new viewers just watching coming in here. Dallas loves to run it. Siege and Lund, the deadliest running attack in the Pro League, and they're going to get started to do it often here tonight.
It's Lund, Cole.
Sorry.
He's from Sweden, I think. But it's Lund, Vidar Lund. You should know that for the back-to-back Offensive Player of the Year.
Yes, he did. We got a bunch of All-Pros, Dallas and Green Bay, both teams leading in All-Pros, which you can see for yourself on the Pro League website as well. They were released yesterday.
Dallas has 8 All-Pros, and Green Bay has 6. So a big reason why these 2 teams playing in this game. 1st and 10, Siege going to scramble again out across the 50 before he's brought down. And this time he's going to pick up a gain of 9. There you take a look at the offensive line. A bunch of non-star players, but we got Scooby Lewis, Vidar Lund, Houston Freeman among the offensive stars here for the Cowboys.
Yeah, one of the more, I've already said it, deadliest. I guess a better adjective would be strongest offenses in the country.
Empty backfield here on 2nd and 1. Siege going to check it down to the right. That one goes to Scooby Lewis, and he's going to get out of bounds, picking up 11 and the first down.
And Green Bay had troubles last week in their playoff game on the road in Pittsburgh. They obviously won it, but one of the higher scoring games in CFSL history, the Packers, they've got to do a better job stopping this elite offense for Dallas, or they're going to have problems all night.
DC Gun Roll Tide asking what the website is. It's footballsimleague.com.
Yep, and it's going to be great, obviously, getting everyone on that site, getting everyone for the Season 3 draft coming up this offseason. But right now, Dallas and Green Bay are going to be at the back of that round, and they're looking right now to see if they can win their first Pro League championships.
Not just coming up this offseason, the draft coming up next week. We'll get into that here in a little bit. As Siege going to take it himself. Vidar not doing much yet, but Siege doing it all himself. Spin move inside the 10. 1st and goal, Cowboys.
And in a move similar to last week against the Saints, Siege carrying Dallas in this critical situation. They want to get this score on this first drive. And Dallas beat New Orleans 24-10 in a defensive struggle last week. Siege, a big part of that win, and he's big here.
You know, it's funny. A lot of guys expect the Cowboys to run away as they did last season in the playoffs where the Packers were able to upset them. New Orleans kept it close last week. You know, when you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. And don't just expect the Cowboys to run over everybody because they went 8-0. Siege going to hand this one off to Lund on the draw play, but that does nothing as they're going to lose 3.
And you see the defensive stars now coming up on your screen. The linebackers, Lake is going to be the one I call out here. Jake Lake, I call him Jimmy sometimes, getting the All-Pro nod among a plethora of Dallas and Green Bay playmakers, and someone to look for on this Green Bay defense tonight.
Lake and Braden of that Green Bay defense, only 2 all-pros in this game as they go to Lund, and he's able to pick up what he lost, and it's going to be a 3rd and goal from about the 8.
Yeah, Braden will get the tackle, and Dallas elite, obviously offensively, but also in the red zone, one of the better red zone teams in converting both touchdowns and field goals. One of the better red zone percentages in this league, so we'll see now in their first opportunity what they do on 3rd and goal.
You take a look at the huddle for the Cowboys here. Seeing some of these familiar faces. Ray Conley, of course, Scooby Lewis. They were teammates at the University of Texas. Kellen Irvin, former Texas A&M wide receiver. Shotgun 2 splits backs on 3rd and 3. Here's a halfback screen, and it goes to Lund, and he's going to get stopped short. Pick up a 5, and Green Bay gets the stop and likely going to force a Cowboy field goal.
Yeah, very similar to last week with the Saints and the Cowboys, where Lund was not really as effective as Siege. Siege with the big run, obviously, earlier on this drive, and we'll see if this continues. But if Green Bay can keep stopping Lund, Dallas is going to have a much harder time tonight.
So 5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Cowboys are going to set up for this 20-yard field goal to take the lead, and that one is up and good. So first points of the game are for the Cowboys. It's 3-0 with 10:05 to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, good start. I think both teams got something positive out of that drive. Obviously, Dallas getting down that field. They want Lund to be a little bit more effective. We'll see how it goes as the defense tires and the game goes on. And Green Bay stopping them to a field goal. That's important. Dallas, by far the most points of any team. Green Bay happens to be second. They got a great offense of their own, but to keep up, they're going to have some good defensive stops by that Green Bay defense.
Well, it was mostly the Green Bay defense last season that was able to contain the Cowboys, and so far they did it on the opening drive. We'll see if they can keep it up all game, as this one taken by Matty Rose inside the end zone, brought out across the 20, and that's where we'll see the Packers for the first time tonight.
And onto the field, Vito Pepino. I know a lot of the CFSL fans know that name. Coming out of the field, Pepino with a bunch of other rookies, and really a very different team than last season's playoff team. The Packers now going to get their first look on offense.
Markel Lewis checking in. Why can't he see the game? Maybe it's the internet connection. Might have to lower the settings or even go audio only, as they're going to hand it off to Youngblood. Trying to go outside. His first carry going to be for a loss. Jet Frost coming up to make the stop.
Well, Lund's going to get Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year. You see there as number 32, Colt Youngblood, another rookie here who's had an excellent first season and maybe not the best first run of this championship, but he's really helped this Green Bay team.
Youngblood having a productive season in the pros after a nice career at LSU. He'll get the handoff again, trying to go to the outside, spins his way into the open field, out across the 30, picking up a first down.
Yeah, while Lund will get a lot of the attention, obviously the accolades as well, Youngblood's quietly been a little bit of an underrated halfback. I won't say he's better than Lund. It's up to our fans to decide. But this Pro League season's seen some great running backs, and, well, you see Youngblood a reason to be a part of that group.
Markel Lewis with the follow. We appreciate you, man. Glad you're tuning in for this Pro League Championship game of Season 2. And again, next week we will have the Season 3 rookie draft, as Cole and some other fine fellows will be managing that. Is Pepino going to go read option here, showing some of the athleticism he showed at Texas, and he gets brought down just short of the marker.
Yeah, a bit of a credit to Lee J, the AD at Wisconsin, but now also the GM of the Packers here. Really good finding the best place for Pepino to excel, and you see the defensive players as well there for Dallas. But great work getting Pepino into the position to succeed, and it's paid off in spades, as you can see here.
Pepino under center, going to throw this backwards to Youngblood, and he gets hit, knocked out of bounds. Tyler Jones-Drew with the tackle for loss.
Yeah, Jones-Drew, excellent play there. I'm not quite sure what the play call was for Green Bay. Maybe a bit of a broken play, but Jones-Drew, part of this awesome Dallas defense, and it really made Green Bay pay there on that play.
Look, he doesn't even know what this game is called. It's the Pro League Championship game, son. Get with it. As we got a 3-0 lead here from the Cowboys. They drove down, stalled out at the 2, had to kick a field goal. Now Packers with their first drive of the evening. Pepino back to pass, moving around, stepping up in the pocket. He's going to get hit, and down he goes at the 30. TJ Smith, the defensive rookie of the year, coming in with the sack.
And I'll say it again as Bubba Brooks, thank you for the subscribe for 6 months on Prime. What a great season that Smith's had. TJ Smith getting drafted, a bunch of rookies as well. The 5th rounder, Logan Simmons, an all-pro I'll mention. But Smith coming in, make the play. 4th and 11. Dallas going to get the ball back, and they have a chance to make this a 2-score game. Apparently
this is Wookie's first Pro League game that he's tuned into, as the 4-team playoffs in the Pro League are home. Decided as Frost fumbles the punt return, but he's able to pick it up and brings it back a few yards, avoiding disaster there for the Cowboys.
And this has been an issue for a few teams this season, but Dallas hasn't been one of them. I've watched all the games, and this might be the first or second time that Dallas has dropped a return like that.
It happens a little bit in both college and the pros. And, these young guys out there, Frost still early in his career, a little jittery out there. I formation here for the Cowboys. They start their second drive up 3-0 and hand it off to Louvre right up the middle, but nothing doing there. It's Jake Lake, the All-Pro, getting in with the second tackle.
Yeah, we said it before, a bunch of All-Pros on these teams, and they're making their impact so far. But Dallas right now has a chance, especially after the big stop on defense. I was talking about this earlier. Green Bay has got to step out defensively and match Dallas's defense here.
I was just looking at the rosters, and I realized Clive Pepino, the brother of Vito Pepino, playing on Dallas. That's an interesting matchup to watch. They're going to check that down to Houston Freeman, the tight end from Alabama. And Oklahoma State, too, I believe he played at the end of his career, if memory serves me correct. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, a few Pepinos, a few other names you'll recognize, both on these teams in the championship and in the Pro League. We see there, MDC, welcome to the chat. 4 years. You can also declare early, like some certain Miami wide receivers. I'll be in the draft this season.
Wow,
but
a little self-promotion there.
Hey, I'm not going to be a GM anymore. I got to, hype my guy up.
Yeah, you talk about some of the big names on the field. Jack Frost and Ollie P. Peters, that safety for Dallas has been a big part of this 8-0 run the last 2 seasons in the regular season. Siege going to take the snap here, going to go over the middle, finds Loon on the backfield out across the 35 as the Cowboys move the chains for a first down.
Well, for Markel Lewis, you might just have to refresh Twitch if you're still having issues. But for Loon there, I mean, JCD, GM of the Giants, I apologize in advance, but that looks a lot like the play that started the 24-7 comeback for Dallas. They've been down at times this season, most notably in that New York Giants game, and that throw over the middle to Loon's a popular play for them.
Yeah, you can always try to refresh Twitch if you're watching on a browser. If you're on the app, which most people do, sometimes closing out the app completely and reopening it can make a difference. And like I said, lowering your quality as that one goes over the middle. Scooby Lewis is going to make the catch, and that's his second. He's got 22 yards now as the Cowboys get yet another first down.
It's been a fun game so far, and underrated here is Dallas's passing game. Obviously, Lund and Siege with their running ability takes a lot of the headlines from this season, but Lewis and the rest of this core on the wide receiver area and position, tight ends too, I'll throw in, really effective for Dallas, especially in these situations where you're expecting a run or you're expecting maybe to go to Lund somewhere. Lewis coming up clutch for the Cowboys.
1st and 10 now at the 23. Shotgun, 3 receivers, top of the screen. Going to hand it off to Loon on the counter play, but he runs into the Packers D. And Turner getting in there for the 1-yard tackle for loss.
And those plays are going to be important for Green Bay. On first down, you got to stop the play where it starts. Obviously, good play read by that defense, and great tackle. Loon not going anywhere, and he's a hard guy to tackle, I'll tell you. A few teams, including maybe my own, having some experience there.
Well, Vidar Lund is no... newcomer to exposure, as he has led the league in yards the last 2 seasons. 1,762 last season, 1,437 this season. Siege going to take off, and he'll get out to the 20, pick up a 4. Aaron Josephs in on the tackle.
Yeah, he's had an excellent career so far. I'm excited to see where it goes. This entire Dallas core, one of the better teams in the Pro League for a reason, and it's showing right here in this championship game.
I mean, Loon's career so far has been amazing. He's got 3,199 yards in the regular season plus 32 touchdowns. And that is just insane comparative to the rest of the league, especially. His season last year was really, really special. And he's had another one this season, and he's got his team up 3-0 here as we're getting down to about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Siege coming out in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Loon off to his left. Siege back to pass. Looks right. Moving around in the pocket. Get pressured, and down he goes. Another sack as Caleb Braden getting in there to bring down the Dallas QB.
And Green Bay's going to continue to make plays like this. Excellent work by Braden. Siege looking for that passing play. Kind of rare for Dallas, honestly, in these situations this season. But Braden ready for it, and they needed it. Good work for Green Bay.
Great job by this Green Bay defense, showing flashes of the defense that frustrated the Cowboys a season ago in the first round. They are going to set up for a 44-yard field goal attempt here, and this one is up and good. Gunther Polland is 2 for 2 on field goals. The Cowboys got a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter of the Season 2 Pro League Championship.
Excellent special team season as well. I mean, out of all the things that Dallas has, Polland is another great product there. Great work there also for this Green Bay defense. We were talking about it, how Green Bay need to make those stops. So far in this first quarter, they have.
One guy we haven't seen much from is one of the stars from the CFSL, Jared Tatonis at wide receiver. Haven't seen him get anything going to this point for the Packers, and that's going to be big for them if they want to win this game. Tatonis, of course, starred at TCU, mostly in the CFSL. A season ago, 26 catches, 452, only 20 catches this season. A talent that seems maybe wasted on this Green Bay offense. They'll come out here in the I formation, hand it off to Youngblood, cutting it inside, pushing his way forward for a gain of 8, and a nice start to the drive for Colt Youngblood.
Yeah, excellent work there. And you mentioned it, Youngblood, obviously the big name at halfback, but Benjamin's coming on this team. He's got an all-pro nod. They got Bubba Davis and Matty Rose as well. So Tatonis is a big part of this offense, but it's a different role than last season. And, well, you see the results there. Obviously not the numbers, but they've got the wins to maybe if they get one more, get a championship.
Well, a lot of talent as Pepino going read option, taking it to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds by OPP after a nice run.
And Ollie P. Peters, another underrated part of this defense. Obviously, CFSL fans know her from her Auburn days, but excellent work there on this tackle, and she's been doing that all season if you're just joining us.
Is it possible for OPP to be underrated?
In the Pro League, she doesn't have quite as much notoriety as Smith, Simmons, Pepino. That back end just isn't quite as well known as some people apparently in Pro League chat. I mean, Clutch obviously knows everyone on this team.
47 tackles, 8 for a loss, 3 sacks, 3 interceptions, 4 passes defensed for OPP this season. Pepino trying to keep it himself, and nothing doing is Staley getting in there for his second tackle and a 2-yard loss. As that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. What a quarter of action we've had. Cowboys 6, Packers 0. So start of the second quarter, close defensive ball game so far. Cowboys with a couple of field goals on their first 2 drives. Packers punted on theirs. They're going to see what they can do here to start the second quarter, starting at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 12. Youngblood in the backfield. He'll get the handoff going to the left. He's met at the line. Not much room to work there as he'll pick up 3. Logan Simmons in on the tackle.
Yeah, excellent work there by Simmons. And excellent work, really, for this entire Dallas defense on the first and now second drive, limiting Green Bay's opportunities. Now a 3rd and 9. They were at a 3rd and 8 on their first drive, and Pepino in this offense under the gun.
A big 3rd and 9 here for this Green Bay offense at the 44-yard line. They'll come out in the shotgun, 2 backs, 3 wide receivers. OPP looking to bring the blitz. They'll move the tight end in motion. Good protection. They get some pass off as pressure comes from the side, and Matty Rose unable to bring that one down, and it's going to fall incomplete. 4th and 9, and once again, the Packers are going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, it's not the CFSL where 1 foot gets in. As Frank, 100 bits, thank you very much. It's sometimes you just got to make those routes, and maybe one step sooner they'd have a first down. Instead, they're going to fumble it again.
Yeah, Jack Frost having some struggles back there on these punt returns, and that's got to make Clutch, the GM of the year, a little concerned about what he's seeing from his return team.
Yeah, that's the second time in a row that they've had issues, and they can't make it a habit. Turnover is a big part of how Dallas had some maybe unfavorable situations in this, during the regular season. The New York game comes to mind. The New Orleans game as well had a few turnovers. You can't start this here.
TD Sav saying he did not expect the defensive battle. He obviously missed last season's upset of Green Bay over Dallas in the playoffs. As this one batted down, it looked like at the line, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, and part of it, I think, is just both defenses understanding the threat that both offenses, Dallas and Green Bay, top two in points scored. The defenses, I assume, here are just realizing the threat and game planning for it pretty well for both teams.
He's 2nd and 10 now from the 28 of the Packers. Siege comes out the shotgun 2x2 set. Lund offset to the left. Siege will drop back pass. Now he's going to take off a run. We know he's got athleticism. He'll slide down there after a gain of 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 here for the Cowboys on what could become a crucial drive.
Yeah, again, Dallas, another chance to get up going into the half. They wanted to be up at least 2 scores, I assume, which you can now do with a field goal. And just to add as a note, I know the GM spots are going to be announced at the halftime. A little birdie's going to tell me.
Oh, I thought we were going to do it at some point during the game. Pass over the middle there. Houston Freeman coming up with his second catch, and he points forward as the Cowboys get another first down.
Maybe we could do it a little bit earlier. Depends what the audience wants.
Well, I hadn't planned a halftime show, Cole.
Yeah, we could do a halftime show. Not a halftime show.
No, I said I hadn't played one, so I don't know where we're going to stick it in halftime.
All right, fine then. All right, we'll figure out someone else.
I love when we have pre-game meetings and Cole forgets everything we talked about.
Yeah, sounds about right.
1st and 10 from the 42 now as Siege coming out that 2x2 set again. This time he's got Loon to his right. He'll get the handoff, goes straight up the middle, bounces off one tackle, and he will pick up a gain of 4. Perry Pennell in on the tackle.
Yeah, Pennell, another All-Pro nod of so many of them this season for both teams, but Pennell, the only one on the defensive back, the back end for the Packers defense, and he gets part of his talent there. Loon's a really hard guy to tackle. Sometimes in the season, those kind of runs would just go for 30, 50, 100 yards, or whatever you want to call it, but Green Bay able to stop him there.
100 yards, that would be a record.
Yeah, he had I think it was like an 80, I'd have to look that up, but he had like an 80-yard run, pretty sure against Seattle week 8. He's had some huge gains.
Yeah, Lund and Siege both explosive out of that Dallas backfield. We'll see how they share the carries, but mostly Siege so far. 2nd and 6 now, under 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Going to throw a little screen out to Kellen Irvin. He gets hit hard and bounced backwards after a short gain. Kitchens in on the tackle. Going to be 3rd and 3 as they have some words for each other.
Yeah, it's always a little bit chippy, and especially in these big games. I know Dallas and Green Bay having a history, and the focus earlier this season, obviously the first game we aired was Green Bay-Chicago, but Green Bay-Dallas turning in this nice little rivalry.
Well, while we have a time, why don't you announce those ADs, Cole? Or those GMs?
Yeah, I guess they're asking. We'll start with one. We'll do it next play.
Okay. There you go. Stay tuned for one more play. 3rd and 3 here for the Cowboys. Siege under center. Single back formation, 5-step drop. Gonna check it down to the left, goes to Houston Freeman, a nice tackle on the outside as he's brought down by Jake Maddox, the former Wisconsin corner. And another 4th down decision coming up here for the Cowboys.
And all right, we'll do it as promised. So to start off, we're gonna start with Seattle. Obviously not a great season, but they're gonna have the #1 overall pick in this draft next week. So I'd like to congratulate Scully, the new Seattle GM, taking over for Jeff. So big congratulations to him. And then New Orleans, obviously I'm moving into more of a commissioner role full-time. We're going to have Dobbins, the AD of Alabama, will be taking over New Orleans, a playoff team this season, a great team. I'm excited for both people. Congratulations.
So Jeff came in, ruined Seattle, and then bounced, huh?
Something like that. I don't want to say it like that because, I want him on the draft coverage next week. He said he wanted to do it, but, we can diss him a little bit too. We're on the broadcast ourselves.
Well, congrats to Scally and Dobbins, the two new GMs. That'll be taken over in Season 3. 1st and 10 here for the Packers. Pepino hands it off to Youngblood, and not very far to go as Jack Frost getting in there with another tackle after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, good work there to start this drive, and Green Bay, a crucial drive for them. They got to get some points on the board.
It's been a very defensive battle, as we've talked about. Both of these defenses are playing tough, and you got, the old adage, defense wins championships, right? A lot of times these playoff games comes down to who plays better defensively, not necessarily offensively. We all know that Dallas can run the ball and they can put up points, but defenses come up big in crucial games, and right now both of these defenses playing very well. Youngblood going to get the handoff there, and he'll pick up another gain of 5. 7 carries for 21 yards for him, and the Packers will be facing a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, as congratulations comes in. Good work. And you're right on that as well. Now 2 of the 3 playoff games, with the exception of Green Bay's game last week against Pittsburgh, defense has been the most important factor, and it's really showing here.
So Scally, I guess, is the all-star 987.
Yeah.
Good to try to match those up here. 3rd and 3, Pepino back to pass. Got some time. Now he's going to check it down to Tim Benjamin, and just gets the first down in front of Emilio Gonzalez. Or will he? What are they going to say? It looks like they're going to come out and measure, and it is a first down. Packers going to move the ball and keep control.
New Orleans GM here speaking. I would like not to talk about how that is affected and how the measurements go there, but obviously good work here for Green Bay getting the first down, and good work here just sustaining this drive. Pepino and this offense have got to continue to do this and move forward the ball.
TJ Weinrich, if you're still in here, I saw your message, and the answer to your question is yes. He sent me a PM. I just saw it pop up on Discord. So I figured I'd answer it if he's still watching. 6-0. And what happened here?
It takes them a second, to get back, reset the clock.
Well, I saw the play clock winding down. I didn't see a penalty or anything. So 1st and 10 now from the 37. Going to hand it off to Youngblood, cutting back inside, finding his way through the line as he'll pick up 9. And that's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Packers.
Yeah, Youngblood gets the run again here. A big part of this Green Bay offense all season, but tonight really leaning on him. Not a lot of pass, or at least not as much as last week I thought Green Bay was going to do.
I'm still waiting for the Cowboys to trot out everybody's favorite backup halfback, Adam Croft. Hopefully he'll see some action tonight as they go to Youngblood here. He'll get the first big hit by Frost, who gets his 5th tackle, but not before the Packers get the first down.
Well, he may or may not have had a touchdown last week, Mr. Croft, and I don't want to talk about it, but yes, another big part of that Dallas offense.
Well, Croft, he had an interesting season, and he had an actually pretty good backup season a year ago, and we'll see. Apparently he played a hand ever so mightily in the dethroning of New Orleans last week. So under center here, play fake. Pepino stayed in the pocket, got all kinds of time. Going to throw it out. Almost picked off. Gonzalez couldn't bring it in, though. And just avoiding the turnover. Where's the Packers?
Yeah, good work here by Gonzalez. And, ooh, that was scary. I don't know what Pepino was thinking on that play. He's had a few big interceptions. The all-pro for Dallas, getting some great plays over the season, honestly, and throwing it directly to him is not a good offensive strategy for Green Bay.
Give a shout out to everybody in chat. Scally, Misfit King, TD Sav, Aaron Ike, Jonesy, Pacoca, Hubba K, Frank, and everybody else that's here tuning in on this, what is this, Wednesday night. I forget we're in the offseason. Can't even pay attention as Davis getting in there on the tackle. Going to be 3rd and 10 as Ezel Matt can't go anywhere. Or EJ Matt, excuse me.
Yeah. It's Gonzalez as well, 3 interceptions on the season. Great work for him. And here, the Dallas defense really shutting them down. Green Bay, a big 3rd down here.
World-class Matt checking in the chat as well. Shotgun here on 3rd and 10 for the Packers near midfield. Pepino wearing that number 4 is going to get taken down. TJ Smith, his 2nd sack of the night. And the Packers are going to have to punt it once again.
Well, Smith, maybe one of the closest votes there, but Defensive Rookie of the Year, showing why all those who support him should. He may have been the closest vote on voting day, but here on the championship day, much different story. What an impact he's had.
So on 4th and 8, Packers going to punt it once again, and we talked about that last drive maybe being crucial as the Packers got the stop on defense, but they couldn't capitalize on offense, and so now the Cowboys once again got an opportunity to make this a 2-score game, but nothing doing there on the return by Jack Frost.
Well, he's able to keep it at least, and that's good, as Bracco subscribing at Tier 1, 24 months, a 16th month streak. Thanks for the support, buddy.
Bracco killing it with the subs. We appreciate you, bud. Under center goes Siege, as they're going to bring Lewis in motion going right to left. And he'll set up out there. They'll pitch it to that side. Loon got some blocking out there. Nice play, and he's down the left sideline. Picking up 16 and the first down.
Yeah, excellent play by Dallas. A little bit of an underrated part is this offense playing to Loon's strengths. You talk about the ridiculous amount of yards that he gets, and it's because the offensive line blocks well, the wide receivers and tight ends are selfless, and what a run there, and you're going to see a few more of them, I think, as the game goes on.
5:04 to go here in the second quarter as we got a tight defensive battle. A couple field goals for the Cowboys is all we've seen so far. We'll see what the Cowboys can do here if they can extend that lead. 5 seconds on the play clock as they come out here in an empty set on a shotgun. Siege dropping back to pass, going to fire it over the middle, finds Irvin, only a short gain there as he's only going to pick up 2, and it'll be 2nd and 8.
And Siege forced to throw it a little bit in this first half. 9 of 10, 67 yards, so not perfect, but almost perfect and getting the yardage he can. Dallas hasn't thrown a lot of deep balls, and both teams really haven't tonight so far. We might see that later if Loon isn't able to get as much traction as I think he usually does.
Frank asking or hoping that he could play in the league when he grows up. I don't know. He's kind of a butterball at Oklahoma. I feel like he might need to lose a little bit of weight before he goes pro.
Well, that's up to the GMs to decide. We'll see who goes when. I'll get a list as well. We got a list that'll be released later this week of all the draft prospects.
Handing off to Loon, going straight up the middle. Short gain for him. Oh, they're going to give him 5. It's going to be 3rd and 3. When is the draft next week?
So we have it scheduled. It's going to be the 22nd, also known as next Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central. Tune in. We're going to have myself. I hope Mike makes an appearance, and maybe a few of your favorite CFSL broadcasters as well. See if we can get some of them on for a bit of a party.
So next Tuesday at 7 o'clock, the Pro League Season 3 rookie draft as Siege goes over the middle there, finds Houston Freeman, his 4th reception. He's got 30 yards now as he picks up a first down.
Yeah, I was doing it a little bit earlier. 112 prospects. We're going to release the full list probably sometime this weekend, but a lot of great names on there. There's a few quarterbacks from the CFSL as well. Lyle Fletcher, anyone know, or a few others. And
so if my math is accurate, 112 divided by 12 teams means we could probably get 7-round draft. What are you thinking?
Well, the 5-round draft is the standard one, and there has been a few questions on that. I don't have any announcements on it yet.
I think that's fine, but I mean,
yeah.
We definitely have enough guys if we need to make it deeper. We'll see how things play out. I'm going to give it to Loon right up the middle, and he's spinning his way down to the 32. Going to be a pickup of 7.
All I'm going to say on that, Mike, is that the GM meetings, the league meetings that we're going to hold every season, start this Friday, Saturday area, and stay tuned on that one.
Big things coming out of that, I'm sure, as we are ticking away here in the first half of the Season 2 Pro League Championship game. Cowboys up 6-0 and looking to add on to it here. 2:20 to go here in the first half. Cowboys looking at a 2nd and 3 as they huddle up. Bailey on Siege. Going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning, and we'll head to the sidelines. Cole, what are we going to see here in the last 2 minutes?
Well, I want to see a few teams take some shots. Dallas, I don't know if they're going to take a shot or just run it, try to get to the half. But Green Bay, if they get the ball back here, make a shot, try to get something.
So they'll come out now after the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 here. Siege back to pass. Blitz coming. They pick it up. He'll check it down to Freeman, and he'll get just enough for the first down as we got about 1:50 to go.
Yeah, I'm curious when Green Bay will start to use their timeouts, but Dallas just looking like they want to get towards the half here, maybe try to get to another field goal, but not a big risk-taking team so far.
No, it's been pretty conservative on both sides. We haven't really seen any big plays downfield. That one run by Loon down the left sideline, probably the biggest run we've had. Siege has had a couple of decent runs, but no really big plays. The defense is playing very well in this game, and it has led to only 6 points on the scoreboard, but the Cowboys looking to add to that here as they're down to the 28-yard line of the Packers with just over a minute and a half to go. Siege coming out here in an empty backfield. Hard count, drops back, looking over the middle. Now we'll check it down to the left, and Fields is out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, Fields, another one of these great offensive players for the Cowboys. Out of Wisconsin, I know there's a few Wisconsin fans I saw in here earlier. Obviously, Lee J, AD of Wisconsin, GM of the Packers, not happy with him right now.
Well, he let him outside a little bit. Oliver Fields, I'm sure, would love nothing more than to beat his former AD at Wisconsin and Lee J, who also doubles as the GM here of the Packers, but wasn't able to get a whole lot going there. 128 on the scoreboard, or on the game clock, rather. 24-yard line is where the ball spotted. They'll go under center, does Siege. And he'll drop back, 5-step drop, looking right, and he fires that way. That one's picked off. Mo Kitchens snagging it down inside the 10.
Yeah,
That's Jesus
catch.
Kitchens, actually, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but what a run there and what a catch. Kitchens just getting to the ball, and
I forgot Jesus Kitchens was even a thing.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, the old Auburn cornerback. Has been out of the CFSL for quite a while, but in the Pro League making an impact here, picking it off at the 9. So the Packers got 122 and 3 timeouts to make something happen. Pepino waiting, going to check that one off to Tim Benjamin. He gets brought down by Frost, but inside the field of play, that's going to keep the clock running.
Yeah, maybe not the best way to go down. Good work on that Dallas defense. And Benjamin, one of 7 CFSL leading All-Pros this season from Michigan alumni, and doing his school proud there, or maybe not so proud. He did get it inbounds.
Jack Frost has been everywhere on this defense tonight, just continuing to rack up tackles. And Green Bay taking their time here down at the 12, letting the clock tick away. We're down to a minute. And now we get a timeout with 1:01 to play. So after wasting some time, now we get the timeout.
Yeah, this has been an issue, I think, this season. Green Bay, notably earlier, I think it was against Chicago in week 1, had a really poor timeout, and I don't want that to come back for them right now.
So 1:01 to play, and Pepino going to come back out on the field with the play call that they like. Since they called the timeout, I'm going to suspect that they're not going to just run down the clock. I don't know why you would. You got a couple of timeouts left, 1:01 on the clock. You got a little bit of time to run. You got one of the two All-Pro quarterbacks playing in your side. Why not try to sling it and see if you can get some points here before the half? They'll come out in the shotgun snug set with the running back Youngblood to his left. Pepino dropped it back. We'll check it down to Youngblood, and he cuts inside, slips past one tackle, still fighting his way out across the 30, and the Packers will call their second timeout.
Well, good work there. Youngblood showing his talent, and they get it past the first down. Now they're out of their own area near the end zone there where they can't risk a safety. Green Bay having one more timeout, and they're going to have a chance to make some shots here.
Well, they're going to have to look for their first shot. They do have the wide receiver core. You talked about Tim Benjamin, the All-Pro, Bubba Davis, Matty Rose got tremendous speed, as does Jared Totona. So a lot of skill out there on offense for this Green Bay Packer offense, but they've been playing it pretty conservatively so far. A lot of checkdowns, especially to Colt Youngblood, and we'll see what they're able to do. Come out the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. That's the short side of the field. 54 seconds on the play clock. Pepino back to pass, going to throw this one over the middle. Goes to Benjamin, cutting inside, can't get the first down. Only going to pick up 9. Clock's going to keep running, and the Packers are going to hurry to the line on 2nd and 1. We'll see if they spike it or run a play. They will run a play. Pepino going to check that one down to the left. Youngblood makes the catch, steps out of bounds, and we'll stop the clock with 38 seconds to go here in the first half.
And I really like that sequence, Mike. Youngblood and Benjamin coming in clutch there. Obviously, I was a little bit confused why I went over the middle at first, but maybe catch Dallas off guard, get a first down, and now getting ever closer to take maybe some more realistic shots, maybe higher percentage plays. They're still going to probably throw it deep in a minute here, but Green Bay setting up some good end-of-half shenanigans.
Maurice Jones-Drew getting in there, or not Maurice Jones-Drew, Tyler Jones-Drew, excuse me, getting in there to push Youngblood out of bounds, which was a favor for Green Bay as it stops the clock. So 38 seconds, just short of midfield, 47-yard line is where it's spotted. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers out there for Pepino. He'll make an adjustment, and now he'll drop back to pass. Blitz coming, they pick it up, going for the bomb, and that one swatted away. Nice defense out there by Emilio Gonzalez.
Yeah, excellent work there. Double coverage, maybe not the best
Actually,
idea.
that was Thor Odinson, excuse me.
Yeah, but Rose available, just maybe a little bit underthrown, maybe not the best idea. Double coverage isn't nice. Pepino was good at it in college, throwing into those big-time, covered plays, double coverage, triple coverage even, but here in the Pro League, it's not going to work.
So 34 seconds on the clock as Green Bay trying to score for the first time tonight and do it right before the end of the half. Shotgun 2x2 set. Pepino back to pass, looking over the middle. Finds Youngblood, and he's out to the 35 before he's brought down. That's going to be a first down. Green Bay is going to hurry up to the line, and we'll see if they run a play. Looks like they will. Same formation. And Pepino getting pressured. He shakes off the sack. He's got to get rid of it, and he's going to take the sack. What a mistake by Vito Pepino as they take their last timeout with 14 seconds to play.
Well, TD Sav, he mentioned in chat right before it happened, this Dallas defense playing lights out, no points allowed in this first half. I thought they were going to allow one right there, but getting to the quarterback before Pepino can get it off, and maybe a rookie mistake for that young quarterback.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 17, 14 seconds left on the clock, and the big part of that sack is it pushes Green Bay out of field goal range. It also forces them to use their last timeout. So a huge sack there for the Cowboys defense. And now we'll see what the Packers are going to do. Receiver comes in motion, Pepino dropping back, and he's going to throw it to the right at the first down. Finds Tatonis out of bounds at the 23. Klopp stocks with 9 seconds to play.
Yeah, excellent play. Maybe the biggest play of this season for Tatonis. That's what you want to see. Get him to the first down, get out of bounds more importantly, and now Green Bay, I think they take one shot, and then they're probably going to go for a field goal if they can't get it.
There's not much better than a shifty route runner playing out of the slot, and that's what you get out of Jared Tatonis. So there's 9 seconds left in this one. Packers, will they just kick the field goal here and get some points, or are they going to take a shot at the end zone before settling for the field goal? They will indeed settle for the field goal. Going to be a 40-yard attempt, not taking any chances of a sack. And so we'll see Blake Harrell, the former FSU kicker, right down the middle, and points on the board for the Packers. 6-3, Cowboys lead with 5 seconds to go here in the first half.
And that sack earlier by Dallas, a huge factor in that one. I understand you don't want to take another sack, and Green Bay playing conservative here because this Dallas defense, what a half they've had. And, well, Green Bay's going to kick it off here to end this half, but what a great, I'll call it great half for both defenses, honestly.
Well, what a way to make up for a couple of fumbles on punt returns if Jack Frost took this one to the house to end the first half. He'll take it from the 4, going straight up the middle, and that's going to be all she wrote as she gets across the 30. 1 second left, and I suspect the Cowboys just going to hand it off to Vidar Loon, and they'll take a 6-3 lead into the half.
Yeah, you never know. Honestly, Loon's had some of those runs. Maybe that's all you need to get to the end zone.
Well, he could certainly break a 69-yarder here, and that would definitely light up the scoreboard and this crowd. They'll come out in the shotgun formation. They're going to throw it. Siege dropping back, rolling to his right, throws off his back foot. That one picked off by Ryan Chambers. He's got a little bit of room coming back the other way across the 50 and finally run out of bounds. And what a defensive first half of football here in the Season 2 Pro League Championship as we got a tight defensive game, 6-3 as we go to the half. And Cole, what a first half of football.
Yeah, it was one of the better defensive halves of football I think I've seen this season. Honestly, Dallas is no stranger to holding Green Bay to 0 points on the board, or other teams to 0 points or low points on the board. But Green Bay also getting in there on defense. What a first half it was. And We're going to come back for this third quarter in a few minutes, and we'll see what Green Bay can do as they get the ball first.
Well, while we're here at the half, we'll go ahead and announce once again the new GMs for Season 3. Scally, the new GM in Seattle. Dobbins, the new GM in New Orleans. There you see the halftime stats, very tight on both sides. You see Bailey on Siege getting warmed up for the second half as these two teams will come out there playing for a championship. Ryan Chambers, the former safety at Auburn, won a championship with the Tigers, looking for one here now in the Pro League. 6-3 the game. Cowboys are going to kick it off to the Packers. And what do you expect the Packers to do differently, if anything, here, Cole?
Well, on defense, they got to play the same way. Limit Lund, and Green Bay is ready, I think, on offense to start taking some shots. They can make some calculated, good risk moves. They could be in the lead here as soon as their first drive.
DJ Mack on the return, going to get that out across the 25. So good return, good field position here for the Packers, who have struggled to move the ball against this Cowboys offense. Several punts in the first half for the Packers, and they would like to get something going, but they haven't really pushed the ball downfield. They're not using their wide receivers a whole lot, and Dallas has done a good job of slowing down Youngblood out of the backfield. I formation here. They'll hand it off on the draw play to Youngblood, and he'll pick up 6 as we're underway here in the second half.
Yeah, good start here. You mentioned that. Yeah, their passing game maybe not as effective as they want it to be. Obviously, this defense for Dallas making them play a little bit more conservative than they have all season. But Green Bay right now, with a chance down 3 to start this half, I don't see how you don't take at least one shot or one good attempt at that end zone.
TD Sav maybe with some insider info saying this could be Siege's last game. I wonder what kind of info do you know anything about that, Cole?
He's got 1 season of eligibility left at least, and I could even check if he's gotten some of those extra.
I think he has. I think he bought a full career. So
yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, handoff here. Youngblood right up the middle, going to pick up the first down. Collides with Jack Frost. 11 carries, 46 yards for Youngblood as the Packers move the chains. He's referring to the 5 QBs in the draft, but I don't know. Siege is 18 or 16-0 in the regular season. I don't think the Cowboys are looking for a new QB.
I really don't. There's a few teams that I could see replacing quarterback. New York teams. Baltimore, I think, was one that was looking for a new quarterback possibly. But Dallas just had an all-pro at quarterback. I think they're all right.
Hand off to Youngblood once again. This time he gets met in the hole and not much room to go as Clive Pepino coming up with his third tackle and a stop after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, I mean, down the road in Texas, there's eligibility requirements in the CFSL. Vito Pepino, now playing for the Packers, near where he played. That's one thing, but I think Dallas.
Did you say Green Bay is near where he played in Texas?
No, I'm saying he is playing where he played.
Huh? Pass over the middle, Manny Rose, little magic out of Vito Pepino as he finds the former Washington receiver. Only 94 yards passing, though, for Pepino.
Yeah, Pepino, what I was trying to say is that he's near where he played in college here in Dallas, just up the road from Austin.
Oh, okay.
Sense.
I see what you're saying. Now I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Grayson Davis, by the way, the former Mizzou linebacker, getting in on the tackle.
Another great rookie as well in that Dallas defense. I think he was like a 3rd-round pick. Good work there for this Dallas, and clutch getting those big picks, big impactful players.
1st and 10 now. Just under 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Read option. Pepino going to keep it himself. Trying to get to the outside. He does. He's got the first down. He gets out to the 30 before he's pushed out of bounds. OPP over there on the tackle, and the Packers extend the drive via the legs of Vito Pepino.
Yeah, Pepino did this in college, and he does it here. Great run by him to the left side, and a good tackle by Peters as well. That could have been a much bigger play.
Vic Steeltoe is Vito Pepino, in case those of you that are watching are wondering. Might want to hit up the all-pro quarterback for some pointers or something. That's how you can get a hold of him. You can also find him as Pepino on Discord as that handoff goes to Youngblood, a.k.a. Vito. He gets hit. He coughs up the ball, and Gonzalez is going to come up with it. What a turnover for the Packers.
Oh, dear. Dallas, when they needed it, after a great drive, we'll see on the replay who got it out. Oh, was that Peters? Oh, no. Second play in a row, she makes an impact, and right there, maybe the biggest play of the season, Cowboys going to get the ball back.
Nice play there by the Dallas defense. OPP doing what she did so often at Auburn, forcing the fumble. And now it's going to be a first down for the Cowboys, up 6-3 here in the third quarter. They'll start from the 16-yard line. Siege back to pass, looks right, comes back, fires it to the left. That one's picked off. Jesus Kitchens the second time tonight, and he's still on his feet out at the 3-yard line. Going to be first and goal for the Packers.
I can't even get like 2 seconds. I was going to say I was the first forced fumble of the season for Peters, but it doesn't even matter. Kitchens nearly to the house. Second interception of the night, third for the Packers. And you want to talk about turnovers, how to change the momentum of the game in 30 seconds.
Jesus Kitchens making his name felt, and he's looking for championship game MVP honors if his Packers can capitalize here with a touchdown and take their first lead of the game. 11-13 to play here in the third quarter. Under center goes Pepino, hand it off to Youngblood, straight up the middle. Touchdown, Packers!
Excellent run. Youngblood going to get Packers on the first touchdown of this game. They're going to take the lead, pending the PAT, and, well, pending the PAT will be 10-6, excuse me, and what a sequence of events. Fumble, interception, touchdown. I don't think I've ever quite seen a play or a sequence in the Pro League of plays go like that.
It has been a crazy game indeed, especially with these defenses. We've seen Jack Frost fumble a couple of punt returns, but the touchdown there after the Jesus Kitchens interception, his second of the game, has the Packers up 10-6 with 11-11 to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, excellent work for both teams, but really that Kitchens interception might be a game changer. Green Bay is going to have the lead now here in the second half, and Dallas, we'll see after that interception how Siege and this Cowboys offense responds.
Jesus Kitchens played so long ago in the CFSL, I don't even know if most of our new guys even have seen him play at Auburn.
Yeah, it's been, that was before my time, I think.
Yeah, I think he played season 4 and 5, if I remember correctly, as the kickoff right down the middle, going to be fielded by Frost at the 2-yard line, goes up the middle between the two hashes out across the 25. And so good field position starting for the Cowboys, but they're going to take over in this drive, trailing for the first time tonight.
Yeah, and Dallas, they trailed a few times this season. Most notably, last week they trailed for a little bit in the New Orleans game, and then earlier this season down 24-7 in New York Giants. We'll see what they do here.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers top of the screen, and hand it off to Loon on the draw play. He gets met in the hole, and a nice tackle by Jake Lake, the All-Pro, his 4th of the game. 1-yard pickup for Loon.
And we'll see how Dallas responds, but you know that this home crowd is looking for that big play. You know Dallas could use one. We'll see if it's Loon or if it's a pass, but Dallas could be cooking something right here.
We come back out in that shotgun offset. Running back is Loon. 3 receivers bottom of the screen. Loon gets the handoff, tries to go to the outside. Nothing doing again as this Packer defense swarms. John Hill Jordan in on the tackle, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Dallas.
Yeah, excellent work there by Jordan getting to the player. Another Michigan alum, not an All-Pro though, but Venom, the new AD of Michigan. Happy to see some of his alums in here, obviously. There's a few Oregon guys in here too, so I don't know if Venom's in chat, but if he is, happy to see his talent.
Halfback screen on 3rd and 9 goes to Loon, and look at him get that first down, still on his feet out across the 50, picking up big yards. Feet are Loon, and a first down for the Cowboys.
Well, excellent run. Runs into Ray Conley. It's actually, he got a little bit of less contact there. Maybe Loon goes a lot further, but great play. I was talking about it. They are going to get a big play. Dallas was waiting for it, and they get it here, and now into Packers territory.
Ball out to the 47-yard line as the Packers defense gives up the big play on 3rd and 9. Now they're going to hand it off to Loon. Goes outside. Nothing doing as the Packers defense swarms again. Aaron Josephs in on the tackle.
Yeah, good work there for the Green Bay defense. They've been doing it all night, limiting this Dallas running game a lot more than I think they're used to. I mean, there's some good adjustments as well. You saw the big play just now by Loon, but Green Bay making sure to make Dallas fight for every inch of yardage, and it's really working out for them right now.
Well, the Cowboys started a little slow, and they're trying to pick up some momentum here. They would love to regain that lead after the Jesus Kitchens interception set up the Colt Youngblood TD scamper. 8:20 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 8 here for the Cowboys. They trail 10-6. to the Packers here in front of their home crowd. Read option, Siege going to keep it himself, got a little bit of room, stiff arms his way out to the 32, and another first down for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Dallas now really getting to form. Maybe getting down is what they needed to get a kick in the pants here. Good work. What a stiff arm as well for Siege. Dallas moving upfield, getting another first down, and Green Bay's going to have to respond here in their own territory.
Ryan Chambers on the wrong end of that stiff arm, but fortunately not much room after that gained by Siege. But he does get it down to the 33-yard line as they're in field goal range. But they want a touchdown. They want the lead back. And they're going to hand it off to Loon, right back up the middle, still fighting his way for a first down. Loon picking up 11 more.
Yeah, the classic move. You want to know why Loon has so many more yards than almost anyone else in this league? It's that getting off yards after contact. Lake there among the Green Bay players, unable to bring him down. First down, Cowboys.
I like Clutch's mind control over his settings as he complains in chat that they're not running, and then literally I don't think they've done anything but run the ball for like 10 straight plays.
Yeah,
so well done, Clutch. First and 10 here, ball at the 22-yard line now. 2-by-2 set, going to give it to Lund again up the middle, and he bobbles his way around for a pickup of 4.
Yeah,
two trips inside the red zone for the Cowboys, but only 2 field goals so far tonight, Cole.
Yeah, it's really been that red zone I mentioned at the beginning of the game, one of the better conversion rates in the league, and it's not coming through tonight. They've got to get it here.
Ball at the 17, second and 5. Strong formation to the right. They're going to pitch it to Loon, trying to go to the outside. Gets a block, but nothing doing as the Packer defense swarms. Taylor in there for the tackle, and it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Yeah, good work here. This Green Bay defense, maybe the play of the game here, 3rd and 5 in the red zone. You know that Dallas is going to probably go for it here, or on 4th down, excuse me.
Well, 5.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 3rd and 5 here for the Cowboys. Under center with 4 wide receivers. Siege. He'll drop back, throw it for the end zone. He's got a receiver, Scooby Lewis. No, they call him out of bounds, and the Cowboy is going to have to settle for 3.
Yeah, close play. What a throw, but...
Well, they're not even going to review it. They say he's clearly out. And so the Cowboys will come on here for a 34-yard field goal by Gunther Poland from the right hash. That one is up and good. And we got a 1-point ball game with 5:19 to go in the third quarter of the Season 2 Pro League Championship.
Yeah, what a game it's been, and what a red zone effort by that Green Bay defense. That's what you want to see from the Packers. They do it here, and that red zone defense might be the difference maker.
So Matty Rose back to return the kick. Packers lead by 1. Both teams looking for their first Pro League championship. This one going to be down in the end zone. And now the Packers up 1. You kind of got to think that they're going to maybe start running it even more than they already have.
Well, they got young blood. They've got a great offense. And Pepino has legs as well. You just got to get upfield and kill some clock, and most importantly, get some points on the board. You want to get that 1-point lead, a few more points on there.
Pepino going to come out here from the 20 in a shotgun 2-by-2 set. He'll hand it off to Youngblood on the draw. Not much room to go there as he's only going to pick up 1. Clive Pepino in on the tackle, his 4th.
Well, Pepino saying hi to one other as he tackles Youngblood. He's been great this season. He's been great in this game as well. He gets a big tackle here. And Youngblood as well. I understand you're going to run it and you're going to get contact here, but maybe not the best gap to choose on that run.
Well, just good gap fulfillment there by the Cowboys defense as they plug all the holes and not giving any running lanes to the Packer running back. So now on 2nd and 9 from the 21, they'll come out here in the shotgun once again. Got 3 receivers, bottom of the screen, single receiver to the top. And they're going to hand it off to Youngblood on the counterplay, going to the outside, cuts back inside, stiff arms, and falls backwards, picking up the first down, Colt Youngblood.
Yeah, excellent run there. He gets the cut in the backfield on, I believe it was Jones-Drew, but gets upfield, and then you see the stiff arm, gets the first down, a Lund-like play. Youngblood showing he has the talent as well.
So first down run for Youngblood as he keeps the drive going out to the 30-yard line for the Packers as we're under 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Reminder that next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. will be the Season 3 rookie draft for the Pro League. So you guys be sure to tune in for that as we see where the Season 13 stars of the CFSL wind up in the Pro League. Play fake here, pass out to left, goes to Benjamin, but he's got not much room to go. Nice tackle, and it's going to be 2nd and 9.
And added a new element to the draft this year as well. We've opened a forum, so if you had an undrafted player, you can get entered in the draft. There's only about 5 or 10, I think, at last count of them, but they might make an impact here. A lot of great talent from previous seasons available, too. Kind
of doing the MLB thing there, where if you don't sign, you can go back into the draft. I like it, giving guys an extra opportunity. Don't see that in football, but it's a little added element here in the Pro League, and you get a second chance if you don't stand out your first time. Shotgun formation here. Benjamin coming in motion. He'll line up in the backfield. They're going to use him on a play fake. They go over the middle, and they're going to find Monte Jones, the tight end, picking up 11 in the first down.
Yeah, it's a new element this year. I'm excited. We announced that, I think, last week, the forum, and some guys that obviously when the Pro League was in that gap season getting their chance as well. But even some guys that were drafted last year, we got the interest. They got the forum in, and I'm really excited to see what the GMs do with it.
Going to be an exciting Season 3, I'm sure, as well as an exciting Season 14 of the CFSL. Got a lot of new players that have just joined, and I'm sure a few of them are checking out the Pro League, seeing where their player can graduate to after their career is done in the CFSL. Here comes Pepino under center I formation. They bring Martinez in motion going left to right, handed off to Youngblood. He gets met in the backfield, taken down by Travis Smith, who's having himself a tremendous game, and it's going to be no gain for Youngblood.
Yeah, excellent work. Dallas, I mean, we're talking about this Green Bay defense, but Dallas's defense doing just as much as they can. Obviously, interception at what they spotted at the 3 last time. That wasn't great. Kitchens on the Green Bay defense, but now Dallas showing their defensive might.
And off, Youngblood right up the middle, good blocking. There he gets hit, he fumbles a second time tonight, but this time it's picked up by Monte Jones, and they avoid disaster, and instead will face a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, there's been a few more turnovers this game than I thought there would be at first glance, but I think many people are seeing just how good these defenses have played, and you see there the fumble, a little bit lucky there for Green Bay.
Well, Lee J and company a little concerned about the fumbles from their running back. He lost one earlier, but then Jesus Kitchens picked off a pass which set up a 3-yard touchdown run. So maybe this will be good fortune for the Packers. We'll see how it goes here. A minute to go here in the third quarter. Packers up 10-9. They're facing a 3rd and 4 here from the 48. Pepito back to pass, going to fire it over the middle, find a receiver. Benjamin makes the catch, but he gets laid out after a big hit. As coming up making the tackle is Chris Cole.
Yeah, excellent hit there by Cole, and Benjamin, no stranger to big hits in the Big Ten like that, and he takes it here into this season. A big hit, but he makes the catch, and that's the important part.
And Jack Frost actually the one coming up with that big hit. Who else? Jack Frost been everywhere tonight for the Dallas defense. 1st and 10 here as we're about 45 seconds to go in this third quarter. About to head into the final frame. Still got a 1-point ball game. Is Ice Trade checking in with the new file. We appreciate you. One of those new members of the CFSL we just talked about. Hand off to Youngblood on the left-hand side. He's going to get a short game before he's brought down by Grayson Davis.
Yeah, as we close out that quarter, yeah, a few of those guys we've seen in chat tonight. So glad to have you guys here. And obviously the CFSL Season 14 a little bit away, but we said it. Next week we got the draft, so if you want some content, come check in Tuesday night.
It's not that far away, less than a month away, and we'll be seeing the start of Season 14, as well as a little bit around that. We're going to see the start of Season 3 of the Pro League, so that will be fun as well. That's the end of the third quarter. Packers up 10-9 here in Arlington. What a defensive show between these two teams. Both defenses coming out hard. And now we'll flip sides of the field as the Packers come out here to start the fourth quarter. How do you see this one playing out in the final frame, Cole?
Well, Green Bay is going to play like they've played all night. Good defense, good offense as well, and just keep that conservative approach that's worked well. Dallas, they're going to have to take some chances here.
You guys put those fours up in chat as number 4 under center. Going to hand it off to Youngblood. He's got not much room to go as Logan Simmons going to slow him down. And 3rd and 5 upcoming here for the Packers.
Yeah, the Packers get a first down here. I mean, it's maybe one of the more crucial third downs of the game. We saw the earlier one last drive, but they get it here. They get maybe a touchdown on this drive as well, and that's an entirely different situation when Dallas gets the ball back.
Well, we've seen a lot of third downs tonight from the Packers, and the Dallas defense has done a pretty good job of stopping them. Again, the one touchdown in this game was set up by a Jesus Kitchen interception, which was brought down to the 3-yard line. So other than that, it's been all field goals. And neither one of these teams able to mount an offensive touchdown scoring drive. As read option here, Pepino got a lot of room on the outside. Is anybody going to catch him? No, sir. Touchdown, Packers.
As soon as you said no team has had a real offensive drive for a touchdown, I had a feeling. Pepino, what a run, gets out behind the Dallas defense, and the first real mistake this defense has made all night. And what a big mistake it is. Fourth quarter opens with a bang. Green Bay up 8 points now, pending the PAT.
Well, much like last season's playoffs, Green Bay just rolling along, pounding, grinding away, and taking the lead late. Now, can they hold off the Cowboys is the question. The Cowboys, on the other hand, have not scored a touchdown tonight, and they trail by 8. Now, there's still a 4th quarter to play, and we know this Dallas offense is explosive, but the Packers seem to have their number in the playoffs, at least so far defensively.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Earlier this season, it's going to be week 4 playing Green Bay at home. They won 38-20, and then 2 weeks later at home against New York, they were down 24-7 and then scored 28 points in the 4th quarter. So this Dallas team is more than capable of putting some points on the board, and they're going to need it here.
This Packer defense giving them fits. Juice Staley on the return here out across the 25. Flag on the play, and we'll see if that one is going backwards. As it looks like the Cowboys are going to get called for the penalty. They're taking their sweet time in announcing it, though. Here it comes.
Personal foul, clipping, receiving team.
Well, that's not what the Dallas offense wants to see, trailing by 8 and getting a clipping call on the return.
Yeah, the CFSL special, you never want to see it if you're a returning team. Obviously, not a good start. They're going to start at their own 13-yard line. But the Cowboys, I said it earlier, they have the talent. They just got to execute here to get some points on the board.
Jay Young, first-time viewer and follower. We appreciate you for checking us out. Siege back to pass here. Got time, throwing it to the left. He throws a dot out to Scooby Lewis. Brought down by Jake Maddox, but a big play and a first down for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and Lewis receiving tonight has been a huge part of this Dallas offense, especially as Loon's been bottled up a few times. Big catch here on first down, and Pennell assisting a tackle there by Maddox. And Green Bay's got to respond here. You cannot let Dallas get momentum right now.
Found a hole in the zone between the safety Pennell and the corner Maddox, and a great throw there by Bailey on Siege, who, by the way, has 3 interceptions in this game. And if Dallas goes on to lose, well, then maybe TD Sav's mention of Siege being in his last season with the Cowboys might come true. I don't think so, but you never know. Shotgun here for Siege. Halfback screen come up, just gets it off. Loon trying to go to the outside and still falling forward. Fedor Loon picking up 11 and a first down.
Oh, I said on a run earlier, there it is again. Loon will not be stopped. You give it to him, pass or handoff, he's going to get that first down no matter what is in front of him. Well,
things would really get interesting if the Cowboys could score here and pick up a 2-point conversion, because then we'll have a tie ball game in the 4th quarter, and then it's anybody's ball game. We'll see what happens as we got about 13 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter of the Season 2 Pro League Championship. Packers up 17-9, but the Cowboys putting a drive together here as they're trying to tie it up in the final frame. Ball at the 49-yard line of the Packers. Siege coming out in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. And he's got Loon to his left. Siege dropping back to pass, four-man rush. Getting through, going to throw off his back foot on the comeback. Scooby Lewis making the catch and picking up 9.
Yeah, they're going to call him short of the first down, but still excellent catch in traffic for Lewis. And TD Savage going for 3. Maybe he gets another interception, but I don't think so. We'll see.
Having a nice game from these receivers, especially Scooby Lewis, finding his way on some crucial third down catches tonight. And the Cowboys coaching staff like what they're seeing. Got a 2nd and 1 now with under 12 and a half minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Cowboys used the run a lot on their last drive, but had to settle for a field goal. We'll see if they're going to keep running the ball here, if they're going to stay passing the ball, which got them 9 on the last play. Shotgun formation, Loon offset to the right, 3 receivers to the left. They go to Loon, he goes to the left, he'll get the first down, and he picks up 4.
Green will get the tackle. Good work here for this Green Bay defense, but Loon's still going to get the first down, and Dallas, they have another chance here. I don't know if they're going to take a shot. They might just honestly give it to Loon again and try to set up a play for him where he can get kind of like earlier in the first half where he got like 30 yards on the outside run, something like that. Dallas, though, they have the opportunity. They have the game plan. We'll see what they do.
Well, let's be honest. This Cowboys offense is predicated by the run, and so you got to expect Siege and Loon, as Loon's going to get the halfback screen. He'll pick up 5 as we're at 11:09 to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, plays like that where you get blockers out, find these short passes or runs to the outside. I think Dallas is going to favor them here. They're close to the end zone, but they don't want to take a big shot and risk another interception. Obviously, the blocking not quite there on that screen, but something like that could be happening in the works for the next play.
Ball at the 31-yard line now of the Packers. Cowboys closing in on trying to get this touchdown, which they'd still need the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and we know those are not high percentage plays. So this Packer defense trying to shut them down, not even allow them to get near a touchdown. They'd love to hold them to a long field goal attempt or even a punt if they can get a sack. Siege dropping back to pass yet again, going over the middle, wide open to Scooby Lewis, down inside the 20, and another trip inside the red zone for the Cowboys, but to their dismay, they're 0 for 3 with only 3 field goals on trips inside the red zone.
Yeah, that first drive where they got, I think it was to the 5, that's really come back to haunt.
They got to the 2 on that first drive.
Come back to haunt them right now. They're close, though. If they can score here, they're back in this game, even if they don't get the 2-point conversion. And I don't know what they're going to call here, but I'd assume that Siege and Loon going to be a part of it.
Well, Siege and Loon, I know you're down, and they've been throwing a lot on this drive, but those are your bread and butter. I'd like to see Vidar Loon used a lot here in the last part of this game. Cairo Croft will get the handoff there, and he'll fight hard for a gain of 4 right up the middle for the superstar backup.
Yeah, well, they get Croft involved, and they get who they need involved. Croft, obviously, last week, a big clutch play, a touchdown against New Orleans, so no stranger to red zone plays. We'll see if that maybe spells this drought of touchdowns for Dallas.
Adam Croft, nicknamed Ghost Brother from his time in the CFSL at Michigan and Florida State. Siege back to pass now. Got plenty of time in the pocket, going to check it down to Campbell over the middle, and he picks up a gain of 5. Will be a first down, and it's going to be first and goal for the Cowboys with under 9 minutes to play.
Yeah, good work there. Campbell will get the first down, which is important, but even more importantly here is Dallas is continuing to move forward. One of their bigger problems in the red zone so far tonight has been Green Bay making big plays in the backfield. Dallas good blocking on this play. You get the first down. They get a fresh set of downs, first and goal, but now it's time to see if they can convert.
So 8:45 to play on the clock. Now 8:30 as they break the huddle. First and goal from just inside the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Ray Conley. Going to go read option. Siege going to keep it himself. Tries to go up the middle, but he gets stuffed by Ryan Chambers, and it's going to be second and goal.
Yeah, Chambers, the other interception of the 3 this game besides Kitchen, and a big hit here for him on this Green Bay defense that is refusing to let anyone in that end zone, and it's to their betterment right now.
Ball at the 6-yard line now, second and goal, 7:40 on the play clock. Cowboys down by 8. Gonna go read option. Siege keeping it himself. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And as good as Green Bay has been playing all season, and especially in this game, you knew that Dallas was going to make an attempt. They get it here. And that's what you want to see, the crowd going wild as Siege here at home offering this comeback.
The crowd is liking what they're seeing from this Cowboys team now as they run it in from 5 yards out for the touchdown, which could be a game-tying TD if they can get the two-point conversion.
Yeah, that's the big thing here. And Dallas, they've had some success on some of these short yardage plays in the past, but it hasn't gone well for them tonight. From the 2, let's see what they cook up.
They're going to go shotgun 3 wide, Lund offset to the right. 3 down linemen for the Packers to give to Lund right up the middle. 2-point conversion is good, and we got a tie ball game with 7:37 to go in the Pro League Championship.
Yeah, Lund going to him. I'm not surprised. They've done it all season, and he delivers once again. Maybe the biggest play of his season or his career so far, though. Tie game in the 4th, and this championship's going down to the wire.
Tie ball game. What a game we got here between these two teams. Packers 6-2 in the regular season. Cowboys 8-0, but you couldn't tell there's any difference between them based on the score.
Yeah, what a run it's been for Dallas as well. 17-1 if you include playoffs, losing the first round last year. Got to win against New Orleans this year, but they want to bring it home.
Read option for Pepino. He's going to keep it himself, and he gets almost the first down. We'll pick up 9.5 before he's dropped by Juice Staley.
Yeah, now you heard it in chat from Clutch. That defense for Dallas is going to have to step up here, and they've had some moments where they've lapsed in the second half. They can't let it happen here.
2nd and inches as we go under 7.5 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. These two teams battling out for their first ever Pro League championship. Packers made it to the championship game last season after beating the Cowboys in the first round, only to fall to the Bears. Handoff here to Youngblood, goes to the outside. He's got the first down. OPP coming up with the tackle, her 5th.
Yeah, good work on Peters. And adding on to that as well, Green Bay really a good game for them so far. Whatever the result is here, their only losses were to Chicago in that championship, as we mentioned, but then also this season to New Orleans, the game, which was a game that was one of the more entertaining ones. So Green Bay also losing to Dallas earlier in the season, and they've really been another team that, yeah, Dallas is the one that's gone 8-0 twice in a row, but Green Bay with some of their better team, well, at least I would say number 2 in this Pro League.
Well, at the 34 here for the Packers, going to hand it off to Youngblood, and he's got not much room to go there as he picks up 1. Jay Young saying in chat that Pepino's really just Brett Favre. Well, they wear the same number, but in the CFSL versus Pepino is similar to Favre, actually. That is an accurate assessment because he is a gambler, and he can definitely make some wild plays. But I would say that Pepino's probably a little bit more accurate than the Southern Miss QB.
Yeah, I was going to say they do take chances, which is similar, and they both wear number 4 for the Packers. But Pepino is much more of a running quarterback. I don't know if he makes as many deep shots as Favre did either.
That's true. He did more at Texas. He plays more conservatively here in the Pro League. Pass over the middle. Matty Rose diving to pick up a short gain, and the Packers are going to stay right at 3rd and 3.
But yeah, I agree. There are a lot of comparisons to make, and right now, 3rd and 3, they could use maybe one of those gambles from Pepino.
And that was a diving one-handed catch there by Matty Rose. Great catch, but kind of short, so they got to convert here on 3rd and 3, and that's not been favorable for him tonight.
Yeah, it hasn't. Dallas, maybe their most important defensive play of the season here.
So just over 5 minutes to go. Well, just under 5 minutes to go now in the final frame of this championship game. Packers under center here on 3rd and 3. Pepino back to pass, throwing it to the left. Matty Rose makes the catch out to the 50, takes a big hit, but it's a first down for Green Bay.
Yeah, part of it as well is they're going to have to look at the clock, make sure that Green Bay doesn't give them too little time because, I mean, granted, they have 3 timeouts, but you give them back with 1, 2, 3 minutes left, and Dallas is a much different ballgame on those scenarios.
Nice tackle made there by Thor Odinson, but a big first down here for the Packers as they are driving here late in the fourth quarter. Going to be just over 4 minutes to play when they snap this ball. Officially 4:10 on the clock. 17-17 ball game. Ball spotted on the 50. I formation. Pepino hands it off to Youngblood. Gets met in the backfield, and he's going to lose one. Logan Simmons in on the tackle.
Yeah, I said it in my Pro League articles and talking about this game, but Simmons, a huge gem in the draft. Talking about that draft next Tuesday. Who will be the next late round steal? Clutch right now happy with Simmons and how he's played this season, and definitely tonight.
Well, we got 3:30 to play now. Packers at the 49. If they keep this drive going, they could hold the ball for the final play, and that could be devastating for the Cowboys here in front of the home crowd. Pepino going to throw it over the middle, finds Youngblood, and he's going to pick up 6, and we're going to face a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, they got to keep this drive going. In Dallas, another 3rd and 5. They've had some success on 3rd downs on defense against Green Bay tonight, and right here is their biggest one so far.
Packers have been playing it mostly conservative, although both teams have to a large degree, and the way they were churning out yards and time on this clock, they could put Dallas in a very precarious position. However, Dallas with the big opportunity here on 3rd and 5 to get the stop at the 45, which would force the Packers to punt or go for it. We'll see what happens. Pepino under center, 3 wide, going to drop back. He's got time. Now he's getting pressured off the back. Got to roll to his right. Slips off of a sack. Now he throws the ball across to the left, and that one is swatted down by Jack Frost. What a play by the Dallas defense.
An excellent play by Frost there in the backfield. Knocks it to the ground instead of trying to intercept it. Or maybe he didn't. It just went off his hands. We'll give him credit here because if you put it back at 4th and 5, I don't know if Green Bay's going to – well, they're probably going to punt it, yeah. But Dallas getting the ball back 2.5 minutes, and – oh, you see Clutch is ready in chat to celebrate.
2:30 to go as they punt it away to the Cowboys. And that one's going to roll through the back of the end zone. So the Cowboys are going to start from their own 20-yard line with 2:25 to play and all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, and Green Bay, another conservative decision, does not go for it here. And I understand not doing that. Obviously, you don't want to give Dallas a better field position, but that could have been the last time he touched the ball if Dallas scores here.
Well, it could, but their defense has given up 3 field goals inside the red zone tonight, so there is a chance that they get a stop, although Vidar Loon is starting to heat up as this game goes along. He picks up 11 there. He's got 69 on 16 carries tonight.
Yeah, I said it in the first quarter. Loon, especially as this Green Bay defense tires out, going to have a lot more opportunities to get more yards there. Runs through a bunch of Packers defenders. First down, Dallas.
And this one should take us down to the 2-minute warning. So crunch time coming. Only 2 minutes to go in the Season 2 Pro League Championship. We got a tie ball game. Cowboys got the ball at the 31, looking to make a drive and win their first ever Pro League Championship.
Yeah, we're talking about the money drive. I think Clutch said it in chat. You can't get better than this. And Siege looking to make his name in Pro League history.
Siege thrown 3 interceptions, but leading a touchdown drive here to win the game could be huge. Thrown off his back foot, and that one gonna fall incomplete.
Yeah, now 2nd and 10, Dallas maybe throwing a little bit more because they have to. Obviously, Lund, a great runner, but you don't want to keep that clock running.
Yeah, it's a precarious position here for the Cowboys as they would love to run the ball with Lund. And they do have 3 timeouts, so you can't rule it out. But you also don't want to run too much and give yourself too little time if the runs don't work out. They'll come out here, shotgun, empty backfield for Siege as he drops back, throws it to the right, finds Ray Conley, who's wrestled down by Chambers after a gain of 9. 3rd and 1, and the Cowboys hurry up to the line. Empty backfield, they're going to quick snap it. Siege getting pressured, goes over the middle, and that's caught. Kellen Irvin, touchdown, Cowboys!
And as amazing of a throw that is, and honestly, I'll just go with that. Packers, getting the pressure there, but Irvin getting the catch. That's what you want to see at home. That's what you want to see in this championship. But now Green Bay, you're giving them that much time back, and oh dear.
Kellen Irvin beating Jesus Kitchens on that one. Kitchens couldn't make the tackle. and you almost see those 2 interceptions go for naught there as he gives up the big touchdown. Cowboys got the lead, 23-17, about to be 24 with his PAT by Gunther Poland.
Yeah, that's the other part of this as well, is Kitchens having a great game. We're talking about those shots that haven't been playing. Dallas playing conservative, Green Bay playing conservative, but Irvin getting that huge catch off of Valiant Siege, and oh boy, that's one way to make your mark on Pro League history, as I said before.
Valiant Siege to Kellen Irvin could be the game-winning touchdown drive, but 138, 3 touchdowns still to go here for Vito Pepino and the Green Bay Packers offense.
Yeah, it's all come down to this. Green Bay needs a touchdown. Dallas, they make a turnover here, game over.
Yeah, they definitely cannot turn the ball over for sure. Pepino's gotta be safe with the ball, as does Colt Youngblood, who's fumbled it twice tonight. 1:38 to play. Cowboys up 24-17. Pepino back to pass. Gonna go over the middle, finds Youngblood, hit, and that one pops free, second down.
Yeah, excellent work there by Jones-Judah. Hit the ball out of Youngblood's hands, and, well, 2nd and 10. We'll see what they cook up.
1:35 now on the clock. Packers from their own 20. Can Vito Pepino and company make a drive to tie this game up, or will the Cowboys complete the 10-0 season to win their first Pro League championship? Shotgun formation, Pepino dropping back, looks right, now he gets pressured, hit, and down he goes, sack by the Cowboys defense, and it's going to be a long 3rd down for the Packers.
Well, you want to talk about 3rd downs. Green Bay, they've had some big plays. Tim Benjamin earlier in the first half on 3rd downs, but 3rd and 18 for the championship. Who's going to get the ball?
Ooh, JCD makes a good analogy there. If we go to overtime, is it just 1 overtime? Is it going to end in a tie? Ooh.
I don't think I'd ever live that down.
That is a difficult conversation if it indeed does.
What do we do?
Let's hope that doesn't play out. I mean, I'm not rooting against the Packers. I'm just rooting against OT now. Shotgun empty backfield. Corner blitz coming. He gets rid of it to Monte Jones. Only a short pickup. Going to be 4th and 15 for the Packers, and the Cowboys are 1 play away from their first ever Pro League championship.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here, no question. And Youngblood and these Packers, oh boy. As Hellhounds, welcome to the chat as well, first time. And
well, he hasn't seen the Packers in the Pro League as they beat the Cowboys in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, Packers have yet to lose to the Cowboys.
Although they're in danger of being 0-2 in championship games after this one if they can't pull it out. So he might have some point there, as they did lose to the Bears in the championship game last year. Pass over the middle, big play, Monte Jones down to the 45, first down, Packers.
Well, they got the first down. They got to continue.
Pistol formation now as they hurry up to the line. Pepino throwing it to the left. Caught. Benjamin pushed out of bounds at the 35. The Packers aren't dead yet, but they say it's incomplete.
Well, yeah, great hit there. I think it was Frost gets it out of Benjamin's hands, and 2nd and 10. Cardiac medicine in tow for any of those Green Bay fans right now.
I hope Clutch doesn't have the new baby anywhere close, because he might shake it accidentally. So
no. Keep
the baby away from Clutch. Shotgun formation, 3 wide, 2 backs in the backfield, 1:08 to play. Packers from the 45. Pump fake for Pepino, standing in the pocket, got plenty of time, rolling to his right, taking a shot down the middle, caught, Davis down to the 10, first down Packers.
And they're going to just run straight forward here too.
Bubba Davis down to the 11, and now they're going to spike it. They're going to save their final timeout. 2nd and 10 from the 11. Packers trailing by 7, under a minute to go.
What was that about? A conservative game? I think that we left that in the 3rd quarter.
This one has been an exciting game throughout. It was a little slow with the defenses playing big, but the offenses have opened it up here in the 4th quarter. Packers 11 yards away from tying it up. Pepino dropping back to pass. He's going to take off and run. Runs into his receiver, and down he goes at the 11. No gain.
You don't want to see that. That's Tatonis as well. He runs right in the back of him.
No wonder Tatonis has been benched so much. Pepino back to pass again. He's going to take off and run. This time he runs into Youngblood, but he breaks it off, slides down at the 3. 4th and 3. They're going to hurry up to the line. They're not going to use their last timeout. Shotgun 2x2. This is for the ball game. Low snap. Pepino taking off, running, runs into the back of his lineman, and down he goes. Cowboys get the stop, and they are going to be your Season 2 Pro League champions.
What a sequence of event. Why did he run to his guy 3 times?
Pepino got stuck in the old hurry up and run the same play over and over again, and it came back to bite him. And now Loon gonna run, fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by the Packers. They're not done yet, Cole Mantell.
Oh my goodness. Oh God. I don't even know what to say. Loon, I think that's his first fumble of the season.
Clutch is definitely shaking the baby now if it's anywhere close. Oh my goodness! What a way to end the Season 2 of the Pro League. Fumble by Vidar Loon. Chambers coming up with a big play, and the Packers once again have a chance to tie it.
Someone clip this. Oh God. Loon, first fumble of the season, I checked. Second fumble of his career.
13 seconds to go from the 10. Pepino with another chance. Can he do it? Throw it for the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers!
And what? I don't even have words. 14R Davis, I'll shout you out. Welcome to the Twitch. And you decided to subscribe at a pretty good time. I'm going to just type it in here so someone does it. Exclamation point clip. PX1 Sports history right here, folks.
The highlights of this game will be going up on YouTube. Fear not, young friend. What a game! As Loon coughs it up on only his second fumble of his Pro League career. Ryan Chambers coming up with it. Pepino finds Washington for the touchdown. And pending the PAT, we're going to have a tie ball game and maybe going to OT.
Oh my goodness. And what do I even say to that? I mean, I've been a broadcaster for a few seasons, Mike. I don't think I've seen anything this crazy, and I've seen some pretty crazy stuff.
PAT is good. We got a tie ball game, 24-24 with 10 seconds to go here in Arlington.
Oh, and you see Green Bay maybe taking a rest here. They call a timeout. They're just going to let it go for the PAT. And now Dallas, they're going to get the ball back. I don't know if they're going to take a shot, but if we go to OT here.
So many people want this game to end in a tie.
Yeah. I haven't.
Why do you guys want to watch the world burn? Come on.
Oh, no.
Don't do us like that.
Oh, no.
Kickoff. Straight down the middle. Frost from the 6. And he gets brought down. Man, I called the Cowboys champions, and here we are tied 10 seconds later.
Yeah, I think that might have been what did it. I don't ever say it too early. I mean, Lund.
Who would have predicted that?
I know.
Take a knee, Dallas. Take a knee.
Oh, no.
Ball at the 26 to get things started. They're just going to hand it off to Loon. They'll play for overtime. As Loon gets brought, they take a timeout. We're not done yet.
I think they want to take a shot here with as little time as possible, which I like the idea of. But Dallas, don't try something too risky here. I'm
going to call it. Jesus Kitchens, interception number 3, pick 6, Packers win.
Oh, my goodness. I'd be in character for this game, I'll tell you.
that would be, or Frank's a strip sack on the Hail Mary. That would be something.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of if they keep it too long.
Well, if you vote for chaos, there's a lot that could happen here. We've already had quite a bit. As the Cowboys thought they had it wrapped up and won, and then they fumbled, and the Packers scored to tie it up with 10 seconds to go. Now we got 2 seconds to go from the 30-yard line. They need a 75-yard Hail Mary. Siege, standing. He's got time. Steps up, throws it over the middle. That one picked off by Jesus Kitchens. His 3rd of the game, and we're going to overtime.
Oh, my goodness. I think I might have blown my mic out for a second there. Oh, no.
Calm down, Cole. We still need you for the draft next week.
I don't know if I'm going to survive.
What a game. 24-24 regulation. Not going to do it. We got 15 more minutes. And we got a sudden death overtime here in the Season 2 championship. Packers going to start with the ball, and E.J. Mack going to get it out to the 22. and that's where the Packers will get us started.
And for those joining us, it is Pro League overtime rules. So if the Packers do score a touchdown here, that is the game. A field goal, Dallas gets it back. Obviously, after that, sudden death.
Under center goes Pepino. 3 wide. He'll drop back to pass. Blitz coming, just gets it off, finds Benjamin. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, excellent route there by Benjamin. Finds the seam, 6th catch of the night, and good work there.
Wow, Frank cheering for a 3-3 overtime. Why do you guys hate us
I know.
so much?
How do you think I feel? Oh, dear. All right, well, this is going to be an interesting thing to bring into the GM meetings.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to answer it for you. Starting going forward, you just got to play it in the Super Bowl. That's the only way you can do it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to reevaluate that, so hopefully one of these teams bails us out here and wins the game. Otherwise, oh boy. But I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see.
Yeah, we got 15
Shotgun
minutes.
snugs here for Pepino. Dropping back to pass. Got plenty of time. Good coverage by the Cowboys. Going to check it down to Hughes on the outside, and he gets met by Odinson and brought down after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, I mean, Green Bay went to overtime against New Orleans earlier this season and lost. They may be about to fix that here if they can get in the end zone.
A little short play out there as Pepino working carefully here. Doesn't want to turn the ball over. Of course, Youngblood has fumbled twice tonight. We've seen 4 interceptions thrown by Bailey on Siege, 3 of them going to Jesus Kitchens. So we've definitely had some turnovers, but at this stage in the game, everything is critical, and you got to be careful. You do not want to turn over the ball because that could be your season and your shot at a championship. Shotgun formation here. Pepino going to hand it off to Youngblood on the counter. He's got the first down, picking up 7, and the Packers move the chains.
Yeah, you see their 24th rush of the evening, almost 100 yards. Dallas doing a good job at limiting Youngblood, but Youngblood doing a good job at getting those first downs.
Can you imagine if the Cowboys go 8-0 back-to-back seasons, they lose in the first round, they get to the championship the second game, and then it ends in the tie, so they can't even be considered champions?
I don't might actually
They finish the season 9-0-1
Oh my goodness.
without a title.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Please, base God, have somebody win. Pistol formation, 2 tight ends out there. Read option. Pepino's going to keep it himself. He's got some blocking. He cuts inside instead of going outside, though, and only going to pick up 7.
Yeah, 9th rush of the night for Pepino as well. They have similar to yardage to Youngblood, and this dual rushing attack really working tonight for Green Bay.
TD Sav going for the QAnon view of this game. Which team is more cursed if they lose? I mean, the Cowboys have been 8-0 in the regular season twice. Pepino's gotten to the championship game. I don't know. Oh, big hit there on the outside. OPP, 10th tackle of the game, and it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Packers.
Yeah, crucial here. They're not close enough for a field goal. They got to get this first down.
And again, the Packers haven't been great on 3rd downs tonight, but this is a fairly short one. They could go to Youngblood, they could go read option, or they could go to a little short pass that they've used before. Watch for that as well. They're going to pitch it to Youngblood on the outside. Oh, he cuts back inside. Nice move as he'll pick up 8 and another first down.
It's over 100 yards on the game, and that might be his biggest run so far. Gets the first down, gets the cutback, and Dallas, oh, you got to stop him here.
Well, the Packers, on the other hand, are like, keep going, just don't settle for a field goal. And it's funny, too, that 4th quarter, so back and forth, everybody, putting it all on the line, trying to get the lead, and now very, very safe and conservative. Just don't turn it over. Move the ball down in the scoring range. We'll see how it goes. Pepino dropping back. Going to throw that one away, and incomplete second down.
Yeah, Pepino pressuring his brother there. Good work to get it out there.
Oh, what a game. I can't even recap this game. It's been so crazy. I mean, the 4th quarter alone was just back and forth. The 4th quarter alone was wild enough to watch. Now you wind up in overtime. I mean, good Lord. Well, and Vito now correcting me that Clive is Vito's cousin. I got that wrong. He only mentioned that 4 quarters after I said it. As that pass broken up there. Nice play by the Dallas defense. Going to be 3rd and 10.
I just said it now. He's probably correcting me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't hear you. As I do much of the time we're broadcasting together, I was not paying attention.
Hey, it's all good. I mean, I would forgive you right now. I don't even... I've called a few dozen games on this Twitch channel. None have been close to this amount of craziness.
This has been something else. What a way to end Season 2 of the Pro League. Pepino dropping back to pass. Stepping up in the pocket, firing. Brandon Maynard his first catch inside the 20. And the Packers are in scoring range with a first down inside the red zone.
Well, Maynard, the Clemson alum, he played for a few teams in the CFSL, and he, maybe not one of the bigger guys in this Green Bay offense. They said earlier, no catches. Obviously, he gets his first year in overtime, and what a way to come in clutch here.
I didn't even know Maynard played for Clemson. I remember him at Florida State and I believe Notre Dame, if I'm correct. I did not know he played at Clemson.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Last season, though, was in Clemson. I do remember that, because I was in his locker room.
Ball at the 18-yard line. First down, Pepino button up his chin strap as he goes under center. 5-step drop. He's got time. Now he gets pressure, throws it to the right. Caught by Hughes. Frost making the tackle. No gain.
Well, they've got 2 touchdowns in the red zone, 2 for 3 in the red zone, as you saw there, and none bigger than here.
Well, if I'm the Packers, I'll take that. A 67% chance to score a touchdown and win your first ever Pro League championship. I'm all in if I'm the Packers. They're going under center here, I formation. Pepino dropping back to pass again. Getting pressured. Swings it out to the left. Youngblood makes the catch, but he's brought down for a 2-yard loss by OPP, and it's going to be 3rd and 11.
And here's the question. Do they try to go for the first down, try to get that touchdown, or do they go to 4th and 2, don't go for a field goal and try to get a touchdown on 4th down, or just go for the field goal?
There's only one Frost on Dallas. That's Jack Frost, the Hall of Fame safety from Oregon, and earlier in his career, some don't know, Florida State.
Yeah, and, good career for him, but right now, all on the line for a championship.
3rd and 11. A touchdown wins it. Pepino keeping it himself. Bobbing, weaving, down to the 10, but short. 4th and 2 for the Packers.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, first off, Pepino and Youngblood, both over 100-yard rushing. They're just going to go for the field goal. I understand why. 27-yard field goal. Still going to give Dallas an opportunity to win it. The kick is up, and it is good. 27-24, Packers with 7:32 to go in overtime. And now Dallas, if they don't score any points, they lose. They have field goal to tie it, obviously, and a touchdown wins their championship.
So 0 or 7 is what we're cheering for from the Cowboys, everybody
Please.
in chat. 0 or 6 even. All right, here comes the kickoff. 7.5 minutes to go. Cowboys trailing by 3 here in overtime. Scooby Lewis going to take it from the 3 and brings it out near the 30. And so here comes the Cowboys offense led by Bailey on Siege and Vidar Loon.
Yeah, and Frank and Mara still trying to have some fun as well. Rusty, GM of Chicago, I agree with you. Wow, that's just describing from the 4th quarter on what this game's been.
Can the Cowboys get a touchdown and win it? Siege back to pass, halfback screen, just gets it off. Loon got some blockers out in front of him. He's got a first down, and then he's wrapped up and brought down after just enough to move the chains.
Yeah, excellent work here for Loon. I know in the CFSL, the halfback screen is not very liked, but here in the Pro League, it's actually worked well for Dallas, and you see there why they use it pretty, I won't say often, but enough that it's become one of their bigger moves.
My guess is because they don't have a bunch of 4-3 speed defensive linemen.
Yeah, that helps.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that plays a role.
Yeah, I'd agree.
On some level, for sure. We'll be under 7 minutes to go here when they break the huddle. So Cowboys got to pay attention to the clock, but they do have plenty of time right now. You just don't want to end this game in a tie. Shotgun 2x2 set here, dropping back. Another halfback screen come up. Last one worked. Why not go at it again? This time not going to work as well, as that one gets bottled up and only a 1-yard gain for the Cowboys.
Yeah, 2nd and 9, not the position you want to be in. Obviously, good tackle there by Green Bay. Good pressure here, and this Green Bay defense has got to be tired right now of how often Dallas likes to run it. Now, we'll see what they can do.
I say if it ties, we flip a coin on air.
That's what yeah, we'll get both GMs
wins.
on air. Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
And we've never even, I think the lowest clock was the New Orleans Green Bay overtime game. It was 7 or 6 minutes left. Of course, this is the game.
Yeah, the championship game of season 2 would be the one that stresses us the most. Under center, dropping back, Siege. Throw it. That was picked up by Ryan Chambers, and the Packers are going to win the championship pending he doesn't fumble. He will not. And the Green Bay Packers have won the Season 2 Pro League championship in unbelievable fashion.
Well, Chambers, an interception earlier, the 5th one of the game. Of course, it had to end on a turnover. Why not? What a game it's been. What all-timer. I'm just going to say it right now. All-time game in the Pro League, obviously, but just in my time calling games on Twitch, if you mic, nowhere close to what an awesome game it's been. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for Season 2 of this Pro League season. We'll see you in Season 3 and next week for the draft.
Jesus Kitchens, the player of the game, the MVP with 3 interceptions. But how can you discredit Ryan Chambers, who gets the pick on the final play of the game? And is that going to be your play of the game? No, it won't. It'll be Kellen Irvin getting that touchdown to go ahead in the 4th quarter. But that didn't matter because the Packers come back and score to tie it up. They go to overtime. They get a field goal, and Ryan Chambers ends it with an interception. We appreciate all you guys for tuning in and following us all season long about the CFSL in the Pro League. Congratulations to Lee J and the Green Bay Packers on the Season 2 championship. For Cole Mantell, I'm Mike Peters. That's going to do it. We'll see you back Tuesday night at 7 o'clock for the Season 3 Pro League Draft.